So I know this kind of video has already been done like a million times, but I thought I'd make my own rendition of creaming over the new Counter-Strike 2 effects. In this video we're looking at Office, probably one of the most well-known CSGO maps, and in CS2 it looks a million times better. The effects I'm going to show aren't in any order, just the ones I thought that were cool. Also, some of the effects aren't just limited to this map, but I thought I'd show them anyways because they're cool. Now, glass in CS2 has always been exciting to me. I remember back when Half-Life Alyx came out, all I do for hours is smash windows, and I just love the endless fun it gave. I'm happy to say that this kind of glass is back in CS2, sort of. See, Half-Life Alyx's glass became a physics object after you smashed it, so you could pick up all the individual pieces. I'm sad to say, however, in CS2, the glass sort of just falls and fades away. And while the smashing itself looks cool, and so much better than CSGO's did, I'm really sad that it just fades away so quickly. Seeing it all fall onto the floor would be really satisfying, but for whatever reason, Valve has not deemed this important, so it doesn't do that. And every window on this map seems to act in the same way. And by the way, I haven't actually figured out how to get glass to work in your own CS2 map, so if anyone knows, please comment below. I found shooting physics objects really satisfying, although there seems to be an issue with shooting these bins in particular.
Valve, please fix.
And shooting these computers in Office don't feel as good as they did back in CSGO. Shooting the projector though is still pretty satisfying. I just love how it crumbles apart into little pieces. Now, one of the coolest things ever is these 3D holes, and games have been doing this a lot recently, but I still find them just as cool every single time. Although there seems to be a bug when viewing it from a 90-degree angle where you can see the hole. And let's not forget to mention how cool shooting snow looks. These props in Kitchen do not show bullet holes. Valve, please fix. Now onto the thing that has every CS2 player creaming, even still, the smoke. A controversial yet visually appealing addition is this smoke that now fills out rooms. They also react to bullets. You can also use frag grenades to remove the smoke clouds, and I personally really like these, and I think they add a bit more strategy to the game. There also doesn't seem to be a limit on how many you can throw at once, so go wild. And to answer this user's comment, yeah, the Zeus does in fact affect smoke grenades. To answer this person's comment, who knows? Now let's get onto some player effects, which is the meat of the video. After a while of struggling to get bots to stand still and not shoot, I got them to freeze in place, and I figured out the Zeus has a very satisfying effect when shooting players. Something about it makes me just want to use the Zeus every game, and it makes me want to frag my teammates even more. Hostages seem to reflect bullets as if they're made out of metal, and players have oddly realistic looking bullet holes. Now, I won't go into much detail with them since 3 Clicks did a much more in-depth video on them, but they do look very meaty indeed. However, one gripe I do have is that shotguns seem to only have one bullet hole appear on players, but no matter what I did I couldn't make more than one bullet hole appear, so again, Valve, please fix. Another interesting thing is that the blood seems to fade over time, seemingly dry up and soaking into the nice office carpets. The blood in this game is nice. A vampire would be very impressed. And my last complaint, players still don't blink. I wonder if their eyes ever burn from the countless flashes they stare at. Ragdolls in CS2 have always looked nice, but in CS2 they just have this certain juice to them that just makes them look extra satisfying. I feel like this is something the ragdolls in Half-Life Alyx were lacking, since they all use preset animations before them. And while this looked more realistic in a sense, the ones in CSGO just feel a lot more natural and wacky, just like we like them. And yes, the Snowman does still exist, looking gorgeous as ever. I won't go over the visual changes of the map itself, since again you can literally watch hundreds of videos about them on YouTube, and I do not have any knowledge of the map to even do the changes justice.